You know I hate politics, so let me be as honest and clear as I possibly can. Donald Trump is the wrong president for our country. If we have any hope of ending this chaos, we have got to vote for Joe Biden like our lives depend on it.
Mrs. Obama has to give you her very best in identity politics, scare the heck out of you, and to say, vote. I agree. We're telling everyone to vote. President Trump is doing his best to remind people to send absentee ballots, go to the polls, socially distance, of course, and vote early. And so if you create chaos and then scare people, then you're the one that's going to give them the answer. And she's doing an excellent job with that. What we're seeing is identity politics at its best. Sincere, maybe. Honest, not necessarily. And so I thought she was compelling. It was a pre-recorded speech, so she didn't say a lot about Biden nor Harris. And I'll just have to remind people, don't be fooled by pretty brown faces. We're dealing with identity politics.
A presidential election can reveal who we are too. And 4 years ago, too many people chose to believe that their votes didn't matter. Maybe they were fed up. Maybe they thought the outcome wouldn't be close. Maybe the barriers felt too steep, whatever the reason. In the end, those choices sent someone to the Oval Office who lost the national popular vote by nearly 3 million votes. They see people calling the police on folks minding their own business just because of the color of their skin. They see an entitlement that says only certain people belong here. That greed is good and winning is everything, because as long as you come out on top, it doesn't matter what happens to everyone else. And they see what happens when that lack of empathy is ginned up into outright disdain. They see our leaders labeling fellow citizens enemies of the state while emboldening torch-bearing white supremacists. Joe knows what it's like to struggle, which is why he gives his personal phone number to kids overcoming a stutter of their own. Now, I understand that my message won't be heard by some people. We live in a nation that is deeply divided, and I am a Black woman speaking at the Democratic Convention.
President Trump, who's really doing a really good job. He's getting the people checks, money, the payroll tax kinds of things. He's helping folks a lot, doing his very best to find solutions to COVID, because nothing regular won't work, because COVID is very irregular. So it's appropriate what the president is doing. So slam President Trump, say that he divides. But you know what? President Trump saying we don't worship government, we worship God, praying in the White House, causing prayer and causing people to come together and pray. Believe it, that's very unifying. Prayer does unite us. And Biden, if he ever admits it, he said it in one of his books, my faith is in the Catholic culture. His faith is not in God, it's in culture. So these are culture people fighting and stirring up culture wars, and that's what we're seeing, identity politics.